Hello and welcome to Spanish with Mr. Garcia. In this video, we're going to learn how to use the present tense in Spanish. You need to watch the previous videos about tenses and conjugations and infinitives in order to understand this one. So let's begin by remembering some examples of the present tense in English. So we know that because it is the present tense, the actions happening are going to be in the present. So for example, I dance, you dance, she dances, we dance, you all dance, or they dance would be examples of the present tense. If we had something like my mother dances, my mother would be equivalent to she. If we have something like me and my brother, that would be equivalent to saying we. All these words that are highlighted are known as pronouns in English. So pronouns in English are I, you, he, she, we, you, all, and they. And these are words that can be translated into Spanish. So I would be equivalent to yo, you would be translated as tú in Spanish, he or she would be translated as él or ella. So as you can see, I dance in Spanish would be yo, I, bailo, dance. You dance would be tú, bailas. She dances would be ella, baila. And we dance would be nosotros bailamos. However, in Spanish, we don't use the pronouns. We would only say bailo if we wanted to say I dance. We would say bailas if we wanted to say you dance. We would say baila if we wanted to say he dances or she. How do we know in Spanish who is doing the action if we don't use something like I, you, he, she, we, etc.? We know it because of the ending that you can see is changing. If you look at this table, when I've got something like bailo, I know that when the verb is ending with O, that is I dance, it's I. When the verb is ending with AS, I know that that is you. So therefore, that's going to be you dance. If the verb ends with A, I know that that's for he or she or it. So that's going to be he dances or she dances. We are going to see now how to form the present tense. So imagine in Spanish. Imagine that we want to translate something like I dance. How do I say I dance in Spanish? So we need to follow some steps. First of all, we need to know what the infinitive of I dance is in English. And that's going to be to dance. And then we need to remember that infinitives in Spanish end with AR, ER or IR. And that's something that we saw in the previous video. We go to the dictionary and we look for to dance, which is the infinitive of I dance, and then we find that to dance is bailar, ending with AR. Once we got that, we need to take off to remove that ending AR from the infinitive in Spanish. So we're going to have bail. Okay, we remove the AR and we get bail. After that, we are going to check the table, and because it is I dance, in the table we got the ending that we need to add to get I dance. So then we are going to add to that bail an O, and that bailo means I dance in Spanish. Let's see another example. Imagine that we want to translate you speak. We know that the infinitive of you speak in English is to speak. Then we go to the dictionary and we look for to speak, and we get that to speak is hablar. Therefore, again, we take off the ending, which is AR, okay, and we got hable, like that. Then we go to the table and check what ending we need to add for you. For you, we got AS, so we are going to add that AS, and then we're going to get hablas. Hablas means you speak in Spanish. So that's how we form the different conjugations in Spanish. In the same way, imagine that we come across something like bailas. We look and we notice that bailas ends with AS. Therefore, we look at the table and we see that when a word, a conjugation ends with AS, like bailas, that's you. And because we know that bailar is to dance, bailas with that ending is gonna be you dance. We got this full table with 3 different columns for the 3 different endings that infinitives can have in Spanish. So AR, ER, or IR. Some endings for the conjugations are going to be common for the 3 different infinitive endings. Like for example, that O for I is gonna be common for all of them. So if I have something like I eat, that's gonna be como. If I have something like I speak, that's gonna be hablo. If I have something like to dance, bailar, and then I have I dance, that's going to be bailo. If I find something like I live, that's gonna be vivo, o. So all of them are gonna end with an O. Let's have a look at some examples. For instance, if I had you eat and I follow the steps, I would need to look for to eat, which would be the infinitive of you eat, and I would find that comer is to eat in Spanish. Then, because it is you where I want to translate, I'm going to the column, then I look that comer is an ER verb, so I have to look at this one here, at this column here, and because it is for you, the ending is gonna be ES, it's going to be this ending. So we remove the ER and then we add ES, and that comes is going to be you eat. You eat is translated as comes into Spanish. If I had you love, I would need to look for the infinitive, which in English is to love, and that in Spanish is amar. In this case, I have to go to the AR column and to you. Okay, so the ending for you love is going to be AS. Therefore, we follow the steps and we remove the ending of the infinitive, and we would have amas, and that would be you love in Spanish, amas. Finally, let's see another one with IR ending, which is vivir. To live is vivir in Spanish. So we have to go to the 3rd column, and because it is you again, and this one is shared with the ER column, the ending for you with IR, with an IR verb, with an IR infinitive, is going to be ES. Therefore, we remove the ending of the infinitive, ir, and we add s, which is the ending for you, and an ir verb, vivir, which means to live. Because I want to translate you live, I'm gonna use s as an ending, and that means you live. Finally, there are some verbs that are irregular. That means that they don't follow this pattern that we've seen. They don't have those endings, but they follow a different pattern. For example, the verb to be in Spanish is soy, eres, es, and that means soy, I am, eres, you are, es, he or she is, somos, we are, sois, you all are, and son, they are. And as you can see, this verb doesn't follow the pattern in Spanish. With some exercises that you can find in this web page, you'll see that you can follow the steps and then learn how to translate conjugations from English, like you eat, into Spanish. And you always have to follow the steps that we have seen.